Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Chris, this is my channel, What the Chris, and we are here to bring you once again your favorite subpar content. Today we are going to be finishing Westport Independent, where I hope, in my attempts to make what I think are objective choices, don't come back to bite me in the end. Though I'm starting to get a little bit worried about that. So, let us get into this. So last time, well, I think we're doing all right, maybe. Let's see. We're getting closer to, we're bringing people back to more even, getting our popularity back up, but you know what? We need people to have fairness, think we are fair to all people. Again, you want to be objective, so. All right, let's see. Oh great, I've got mail. Oh, and it's official. Fun. What's this again? Because your money belongs to you. The loyalist government believe that stealing your money. We in the loyalists believe that stealing your money for taxes is wrong. We also feel it wrong that you should pay more just because you earn more. That's why we lower the taxes. Let people choose what they pay for. What to pay for. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, if you have the ability to contribute to help society better, you know, it's better. Dear editor, one of your employees, Frank, has recently written quite a few questionable articles for your paper. We expect you to show your people proper discipline in order to prevent events such as these, especially since the regarded employee has a history of disloyal behavior. You will do well to remember that reluctance in this matter will reflect poorly not only on your employee, but on you as well. Hey, people get a voice here. They get a voice. So, is Frank still here? Oh, okay, everyone's still here. That had me, you know. Ooh. Industries moves branch to headquarters to Westport. I thought they were already here. Rummel Industries. I still have no idea how to pronounce that. Branch company Dyrell Corps has announced their intentions to move their headquarters to Westport. Rummel claims the move to be the starting point of the industrial giant's plans of localizing their business to the city. The company now further expects this to create a new upswing of jobs in Westport. Well, I mean, keeps their business at arm's length, moves branch headquarters to Westport. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this, so Frank, I guess you can write up on that. Charged with misconduct. Well, we already just did that. New apartments planned for the Western District. Plans for new apartments have announced. Although planned for some time, the final decision was not made until yesterday. Citizens of the southern docks where homelessness has steadily increased for years, have criticized this decision. I'm going to come back to that. New presidential biography promises the true story of his rise to power. Today, the president's new biography, The Will and Perseverance, was released. The biography has been said to be the most faithful retelling of the president's path to politics. So far, however, it has received some mixed criticism regarding its factual accuracy. In the biography, the president takes credit for several reforms made by his predecessors. You know, we deserve to know a little bit about our president. So, implicated in terrorism charges. Oh, industries are facing some new issues, this time implications of terrorism. The investigation into the recent bombings found traces of material from Rockefeller-owned factories. Rockefeller has denied this, stating that they have no affiliation with any rebel group. Our company cannot take responsibility for single individuals, the representative says. Again, I can speak, I'm not dyslexic, I just have problems. Weren't they the ones who... There's conflicting information here, come on. Burglar apprehended, Northern District. Last night, security at the Lionwood community in the northern suburbs detained a man for attempted burglary. The man, a local vagrant, was found late at night leaning against the eastern wall. The man arrived at the police station with a black eye and multiple bruises. Some of these bumps need a little extra motivation. I... Hmm. New committee to monitor devious content in comic books. Today, government announced the formation of a new committee to monitor comic books. Its goal is to ensure that the nation's youth is exposed only to wholesome content. Comic strips containing vulgarity as well as dubious political views will be targeted. The ARSS praises these actions, looking forward to seeing more responsible content for children. I think that's gonna put it a little bit more. The government announced it's a formation. New community comic strips containing vulgarity, as well as dubious political views, will be targeted. Yeah, this makes it a little bit more... I don't think this makes it outright rebellious, but it's more honest. So, Bill, you're gonna write that. Right, new apartments. Expensive apartments to be built in the western districts, while the docks are left with a housing shortage. Homeless man assaulted for sitting outside gated community. Industry giant funding terrorism. Rommel sells bombs to rebels. Julie, you're gonna write this one. None of these things are too much. They're giving real information. But, so, just gonna catch that there. We're gonna put that there, and we're gonna put that there, and put you there. All right. Marketing, we're going to put this for everybody because everyone needs to see these things equally. Equal knowledge. Right. Frank, how's things going for your friend over at Rommel? I heard they just let go a lot of people. He managed to hang on barely, but according to him, there are still rumors flying around that yet more people will be laid off. It just pisses me off that all these workers have to take the hit for the mess those people, fat corporate swines made. Yes, because things are just that black and white, aren't they? It's not like they're letting people go out of spite. Phil, please, if I have to listen to you two going at it again, I will get a migraine. Me too. Me too, Julie. This is why I like the two ladies. Week 10. Alright, we're getting closer. Getting closer. Who did I piss off this time? Popularity. Okay. Alright. We're putting people towards the loyalists. I feel like some of this stuff should really be... I don't know why, but personally I think some of those things would be against the loyalists. I'm very confused. I just posted this. I thought I posted that. Or whatever. 28 people arrested for protesting. Protest near Warrenburg Park. The rally was against the Public Culture Bill, which will come into force later this year. The situation took a violent turn as the protesters resisted arrest by arriving officers. The protest ceased after police backup arrives. Stop rebel riot in progress. We're going to come back to that one. Arrested union chairman. Union Chairman Ernst Lynch was arrested today for suspected rebel ties. Organizing many of Westport's recent protests, Lynch has become a hero of the working class. These protests have been accused of disturbing the peace and promoting violence. Lynch claimed that the violence in question was self-defense against attacking police officers. New movie featuring renowned movie star upsets the Association of Respectability and Social Sensibility. The new film, Lovers of the Southern Skies, featuring renowned actor Harold Finn, premiered last week. The movie is about a pilot who comes under the care of a local girl after crashing his plane outside her town. While mostly praised, the ARSS panned the film for its more mature content. The biggest criticism is of a bathing scene which suggests nudity. What's the alternate type? Shock public interest. Phil, and you can write that one. Piece of root vegetable expected to A recent report projects a stark increase in the price of root vegetables this year. It claims that with last year's poor crops and this year's drought, the scarcity of root vegetables is expected this year as well. It's also expected to increase the demand for other foods, affecting those prices as well. That is an important topic. Wait, hold on. What's the harsher economic crisis ensures the prices? Well, yeah, that makes sense. Alright, misconduct. LMA chairman wants to force propaganda onto the press. Last night, the LMA chairman discussed his upcoming plans. In the plan, the chairman stated that want to introduce mandatory public information slots. These slots would be used by the government to spread important information to the public. The chairman means that this will help the public keep at all times. Plans, public information. You know what? I like this. Phil, you're going to be the one that writes this, actually. You know what? Julie, you can write that. Alright. Oh, no, wait. You know what? No. I want to do that one. Wait, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna write that one. Frank, you get to do that. Alright. Like, these are important information, guys. This is important, I think. Alright, you know, that's important to know for people. But let's put in the movie, you know, need something a little lighter. And people are arrested for that. And, you know, we don't want to piss people off, so let's put that there. Alright, let's... Again, we're going to put this to even. Publish it. Oh dear. You guys seen the new Finn movie? Not yet, no. I've seen it. Me and a couple of friends saw it a few weeks ago. I was surprised that they dared to keep such suggestive themes with a public culture bill soon coming into force and all. See, I don't see the bill being a problem with that, but okay. Such a stiff, personally, I didn't find anything wrong with the movie's handling of sexual themes. Well, I don't think such things are proper material to have in a movie, that's all. Phil, you're just kind of you're a little bit prudent, aren't you? 1 week left. Oh dear. I feel like I'm gonna get a letter. Anyone else? Popularity. Alright, we're doing alright. Well, look, we finally got that middle ground we were looking for. Oh dear. Oh, I've got mail. Of course I do. What's the government gonna tell me now? Lois Phil has recently started to write articles of a disloyal nature. These recent events are quite a shock to us, as the employee in question has previously been very supportive of our cause. Well, you know what? Phil's okay, police sound down prostitution ring in... What? Last night, police shut down a local brothel in the Eastern District warehouse. According to the statements, police have long suspected the location. All patrons have been arrested. Witnesses claim to have heard one of women pleading that they had already paid for protection. New park plan for the Southern Dock. Didn't we read this already? We did. Movie star invests in a fashion line. Renowned movie star Harold Finn has invested in the latest fashion line by designer Vera Veswana's. Oh dear God. I was speechless, the star said, when seeing Veswana's work for the first time. We've never seen anything like it before. He has great taste, the designer stated. Only a few can tell the differences between fashion and garbage. That's boring. Okay. Wait. Locations of terrorism, bombings. Okay, wait. We already read that. Burglar apprehended. We already saw that too. Wait. What? New park planned. You know what? You know what? Screw it. We're gonna have Phil. Okay. Alright, you're gonna write that one then. Da, 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 da. We just wrote that. We just wrote that story. Monitor. You know what? They need something interesting, okay? Phil, you can write that. Women workers. And, okay. Frank, you can write that then. Alright. Didn't we just... We already went through this. I'm very lost. Burglar apprehended. I don't... we're gonna publish it again, I guess. Interesting. Alright. I don't understand why it's giving us some of the same stories, but, you know, whatever. Again, we are going to put it out there for everyone, because we are equal opportunity here. So I finally saved up money for a TV. Good for you. Nice you to leave your cave and join the rest of civilization. Well, don't be an ass. You know what? Agreed. Phil, I don't like you. I don't know why I keep yelling. You need help carrying it home? A friend of mine will help me with it. It needs to be carried all the way from the southern docks after all. But you're going to carry a brand new TV through there? Are you mad? Phil, you're judgmental. We don't appreciate that here. Cover with a blanket. I've been in southern docks tons of times, so I'll manage. Probably. Week 12. Final week. Alright. Let's see what happens. Oh dear. Well. How does it go? What happens? 16th of May, 1949, the day of the Public Culture Bill. In the northern suburbs, go away. The Loyalist Party is hosting a small outdoor celebration for the introduction of the Public Culture Bill. A big banner with the words "For Propriety in Media" hangs over the small stage set up for the event. So far, the celebration has consisted of a small speech from the president, followed by a local children's choir singing the national anthem. Outside the celebration, Loyalist banners and flags flying high throughout the entire district. It's a symbol of a unified people with not a single disloyal citizen to be seen throughout the district. By the western districts, the Public Culture Bill has gone by unnoticed. People have gone to work as usual with no sound from the rebels all day. If anything, the district is showing its loyalist colors more boldly than usual, with multiple stores and restaurants displaying government propaganda in their windows. Despite the lack of action from rebels, the police are taking no chances and have increased security around the government buildings in the district. However, considering the overwhelming support the loyalists have in the district, the reinforcements seem more like an open threat towards a few defiant than protection against enemy forces. At the eastern factories, go away. Almost all industries have been shut down by rioters. Shattered windows, cut fences, and vandalized goods can be seen all over the district. There are more reports of a truck blowing up. Also reports of a truck blowing up in the outskirts of the district. The rioters themselves seem to be mostly workers of the district armed with pipes, wrenches, and hammers. A trail of destruction lies in their wake, with messages written in coal and tar left on the dusty brick walls of the factories. From what we know, the police are on their way. What we do not know, however, is how they plan on stopping the rioters. Over the southern docks, the rebellion has struck hard. Shouts of workers rise, bring the loyalists' demise, echo through the streets. The sidewalks are filled with torn-up government propaganda, shattered glass, and the occasional policeman either dead or beaten within an inch of his life. Oh dear God. One of their lifeless bodies hangs from the top of the lamppost with the sign, "Censor this," dangling from his neck. I don't know if I'll be able to post this well enough. The streets themselves are packed with protesters and rioters armed with pipes, bats, and broken bottles. At the front, a couple of protesters have tied a sheet with a raised fist painted in red between two broken broomsticks. As they march down the streets, the spirit of rebellion continues to spread throughout the district. While the city is as busy as ever, a small newspaper called the Westport Independent soldiers on. The paper has had its fair share of ups and downs lately, but no matter what hardships it faces, it just keeps on standing. See, we're good. Good. One of the paper's former employees, Julie, recently resigned from the paper and left the country. Little has been heard from her since. Why? Why did she leave? Some of the paper's employees claim to have had correspondence with her, though fairly little. A few letters from different locations mentioning a new job each time, sometimes a freelance position at a paper, other times something completely different. I'm very suspicious. As for her current location, no one really knows, but it's most likely somewhere far away from here. Well, you know what? The best to her. The Westport Independent has also had its fair share of resignations. Oh dear, recently it let go of one of its reporters, Frank, a mere week after the passing of the law. Wait, what? The official reason was claimed to be creative differences, but sources claim this was far from a civil exchange. Wait a minute, hold on. I feel like I'm being blamed for something I didn't do. Official information from the editorial team has been even scarcer in the round of recent police inquiries surrounding the paper. In particular, details of Frank's current whereabouts or his involvement with certain political groups has not been forthcoming. What? The paper has so far denied any current affiliation with Frank and states that none of his actions, past, present, or future, reflect the opinion of the establishment. Wait, hold on. I don't, what? To showcase the more satisfactory elements of the paper, one only has to look one of its journalists, Phil. Wait, hold on. As a longtime member of the Loyalist Party and proponent of the new bill, Phil has no trouble adjusting to working under a government union. All of the ambivalence shown by the rest of the staff has been balanced out by the sheer amount of glee and loyalty displayed by Phil's work. I hate Phil! What? What did I do? No! Thus far he has already received several commendations from the new management. New management? Wait, hold on. As well as authored several of the paper's more prevalent pieces. It's a relief to finally have some discipline and responsibility around here, he stated when interviewed. Feels like I can finally be proud of my work. Wait, I never liked him. What happened to me? Other employees have shown themselves slightly less comfortable with the recent changes. For example, Anne, hardworking mother of one who is now one of the few remaining veterans left on the paper. Like the majority of Westport's press corps, the public cultural bill has presented some challenges for her. New guidelines, longer hours, little to no time with her family. Regardless, Anne carries on. She shows up for work, performing her job with the same kind of engagement as she always has, soldiering on as she has so far during this whole process, delivering new articles consistently. It's not perfect, Anne stated when interviewed, but at least now we in the press are held responsible for our actions. I don't like this. What happened to me? I feel it developed by the Zero. Okay. Something feels suspicious here. I feel like I'm not in charge anymore. This had to have been written by the government. There is something, I don't know how I feel about this. Well, anyway, I really enjoyed the game. I think I may have played it a little too safe. But you can find it on Steam. You can also just put in Westport Independent online. You can go to their main website and you can download it. It's on the App Store, Google Play, all kinds of places. It's fun, it's free. I encourage you to play it for yourself. Um, and more importantly, thank you. Thank you for watching. This is obviously my first series on this channel. I know there are things that could probably be improved on, and I hope you'll come back to see the improvements that might happen. Thank you for joining me for this. And remember, if you're needing some great, entertaining subpar content, you know where to find it. Thanks for joining, and have a great one. Bye.